It is Friday now. An update on how things have been going for me. The last time that I updated y'all about my life, my job, all of that stuff, what I told y'all was that nobody stands over me like a boss. Nobody speaks to me in a disrespectful manner. I don't have any kind of supposed power struggle with my management or anything like that, And all of that is still true. What I have faced, though, is major changes that have happened at the job that coincided with the time that I'm starting, coincided with the time that I started the job, and which have showed me that the things that go on, again, within this mental health field are six of one and half a dozen of another, which is one of my favorite sayings, phrases. Six of one, and half a dozen of another is pretty much just meaning that it's the same. It might look different, it might be dressed up a little bit different, but it's the same. And I've known that because I'm not someone who's been in one or two mental health companies. I've been with a whole bunch of them. It's so funny when people are talking about, when people at my job now talk about this company, that company, I'm like, oh yeah, I worked for this one and I worked for that one. So, because I remember something that my therapist told me back in the day. I had this great therapist back in the day, and it was shortly after I started doing counseling as a job. And I remember doing my first job as a peer counselor. And then I remember talking to the therapist about how much I hated the job. And not hated the job. I guess I hated the corporate aspects of the job. And she said, well, how many jobs have you done in this field? I said, well, just this one, right? So she says to me, if you've only done you've only done this job at one company in the field, then how can you just say that they're all the same? Or how can you say that this is just the experience of doing this job in general when you only have one such experience to lean on? And pretty much I was like, okay, fair enough, because I'm somebody you can talk to me and give me the logic, and I'm gonna say either that makes sense or that doesn't make sense. But so I tried a different company. From there, the next company that I went to, more the same, then more the same. J Star, hello. Then more the same, and then more the same. Now I'm just at the point where I'm like, the only reason why I've still applied for jobs in this field is because that's where most of my experience is now. I kind of pigeonholed myself into a space where if I apply for anything else, yes, I could do something else, but I would have to do it from the position of more of a, maybe I might not have to start right at the beginning, but I did apply for, before I got this job I have now, I did apply for several jobs outside of the mental health field. And when we were talking in the negotiation stages, it was like, they were trying to negotiate me on the lower end of the scale because despite many years of work experience in general, okay, we're having a block party today. Hold on. We having a block party today. Who's invited? There's 2 people invited to the block party so far. Let's get it jumping. I like block parties. Anyways. Oh, I lost my train of thought. Well, I know that generally I was just saying that. Oh yeah, I know. I was saying that I was applying for jobs outside of this field, and they were They were trying to negotiate with me on the lower end because despite having a lot of job experience, most of the experience is in one field, unfortunately. So, but I mean, there's things that I like about where I am. But just being honest, those things are not things that would have me sitting here and saying, "Oh yeah, in 10 years I still want to be here. 20 years I still want to be here." Something would have to change significantly for me to even see myself in here for 2 years. I'm not gonna lie to you. Quite frankly. But we just keep going. And in my case, I just have to keep pushing. I have to keep pushing for my own interests. I have to keep pushing for, whatever is the best thing for me. That's what it's all about. You're the first one to say that today, your mom. You don't even know what I look like. It's dark outside. Everyone just comes on everyone's live. Any black person's live and they're like, "Hey, Gideon, what's up, man?" Funny. That is funny. You got a profile pic. I don't even look like him. Just a CR7. Cristiano Ronaldo. What's up, CR7 fan? What's poppin'? Hello from Russia. Hello. I'm subbing and liking. Appreciate that. Hi, Jared. What's happening this evening? Or I don't know where it is where y'all are at, but it's evening for me. Ronaldo or Messi? Who do I think is, if I'm going career versus career? .44 a.m. by me. It is, you're like an hour behind me, I think. Alright. Yeah, I'm 2:45 a.m. out here. Well, I could have guessed that, CR7 fan. You didn't have to tell me that. That would have been my guess if I had to put money on it. I would think somebody who has a profile that says CR7 fan. 857 where? Where is that at, Jared? To be 6 hours ahead of me. Just curious. South Africa. I figured it was Africa, actually, to be honest with you. Figured it was somewhere in Africa. My dad's side of the family is Ghana. Hala Madrid. Oh, okay. So you're from Spain. You live in Spain. That also makes that make sense. Not that you have to be from Spain to be a Ronaldo fan. Vista Barca. Oh, where in the U.S.? Oh, you said 1:44 a.m. Where in the U.S. are you from? I live in New York City. Born and raised in Canada, but currently I live in New York City. Which makes life interesting right about now, because I have family in Canada. I have my precious grandmother living in Canada, my aunts, cousins, and everything, and we have this trade war, this ongoing trade war going on, and just a lot of things going on that I hope do not affect them. And I don't know, there's a lot of things going on right now. Illinois. I used to I went to school in Michigan. I went to school in Michigan. I was about, an hour and something from Navy Pier. And I was 2 hours away from Chicago, and we used to go there pretty often. We used to head over there at least once a month. Not Chicago, but we used to head over to Navy Pier like once a month. Chicago was more like once every 3 or 4 months. We would just go out and hang out over there, pick a weekend, spend the weekend out there. Good old times. Like me and some of my college dorm mates, I guess you could call them. Some of my friends from the dorm. Yeah, we would just go out. We would just pick a weekend and just run out to Chicago. We loved it out there. Do I rap? No. We got the TikTokers on here. The TikTok. I'm old. That's what I am. I'm old. I'm not that old, but I'm old enough. I'm almost double its age. Yeah, okay. Bye. Enjoy your night. We got the TikTokers up in here. All right. What we got here? Can't find it. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. And if you have not done so yet, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell. And want to drop some more great content. Thank you all, and have a great day.